Good afternoon, students. Today we will start with hormones in animals. How are such chemicals or hormones means? See, we are talking about the control and coordination. We have learned about the neural mechanism of the body, how it is being controlled by the electrical impulse in the body. There are two ways in which the body is being controlled. First is the electrical impulse, second one is the neuro electrical impulse, second one is the chemical response. First is the electrical response, second one is the chemical response. We already learned about the neural system of the body. Now we will learn about the endocrine system of the body, which is also responsible for the control and coordination in the animals. How are such chemicals or hormones means of information transmission in the used in animals? What do some animals, for instance squirrels, experience when they are in scary situation? What a particular animal will do when they are in a scary situation? Either they will fight with this situation or they will flight. There are two situations in front of the particular organism during the scary situation. Either they will fight with that particular situation or they will go away. That means flight. Fight or fight situation would be there for any of the organism during a scary situation. Their bodies have to be prepared for either fighting or running away, as I told you, like fight or flight. Both are very complicated activities that will use a great deal of energy in controlled way. Many different tissue types will be used and their activities integrated together in this action. However, the two alternate activities, fighting or running away, are also quite different. So here is a situation in which some common preparations can be useful made in the body. This preparation should ideally easier make it easier to to do either activity in near future. How would this be achieved? If the body design in the squirrel relied only an electrical impulse via nerve cells, the range of the tissues instructed to prepare for the commoning activities would be limited. If we will talk about the neural response only, if the squirrel are giving the neural response only, the situation response of the situation would be very limited. There won't be any other type of response. The response would be similar and body would be totally instructed for that particular work only. On the other hand, if the chemical signal were to be sent as well, it would reach all the cells of the body and provide the wide ranging changes needed. This is done in many animals including human beings using a hormone called adrenaline. As I told you, the fight and flight situation will come in front of any of the organisms in this world. Humans are also included for that. This if we talk about the particular situation, like if a lion is there in front of you, what you will do? Either you will fight with lion or you will go away. It depends on you. During that situation, the adrenaline hormone is released in the body, which will go in all the cells of the body, and where there are receptors, it will accept the particular hormone. It will act as a lock and key. That receptor will accept the hormone and they will act against the particular situation. This is done in many animals including human being using a hormone adrenaline that is secreted from the adrenal gland located. Look at this figure 7.7 to locate these glands. We will see this figure afterwards. First of all, we will go through the theory portion. Adrenaline is secreted directly into the blood and carried to different parts of the body. The target organ or the specific tissues on which it acts includes the heart. Adrenaline will work particularly on heart. Various organs or various responses are also seen, but the heart is the main one. As a result, heart beats faster. When lion will come in front of you, your heart will start beating faster, resulting in supply of more oxygen to your muscles. When heart will beat faster, the oxygen will be supplied to the muscles would be more. The blood to the digestive system and skin is reduced due to contraction of muscle around small arteries and organ. This diverts the blood to our skeletal muscles. The breathing rate also increases because of contraction of diaphragm and the rib muscles. When fight or flight situation is there, your breathing would be fast because of the contraction of the diaphragm and the rib muscle, that is intercostal muscles. All these response together enable the animal body to ready to deal with this situation. Such an animal hormones are part of endocrine system, which constitutes a second way of control and coordination in our body. When lion is there, either our heart will beat faster, we will start breathing fast, or breathing would be deeper, deep breathing, we will start deep breathing and it would be very fast. At that situation our hands and legs will start to shiver. Many times when we will oxygen level would be high, that's why we will start running from that particular situation. Remember that plants have hormones that control their directional growth. As we have talked about auxin, cytokinin, abscisic acid, we have talked about the hormones as well, plant hormones as well. On the face of it, we cannot imagine the role in directional growth. We have never seen an animal growing more in one direction or the other depending on the light or gravity. But if we think about it a bit more, it will become evident that even in animal bodies, growth happen in carefully controlled places. You have seen, any of you have seen that your hands, one finger will be very large, other one would be very small, one leg is very large, other one is very small. No, it is also a controlled manner. Controlled growth is seen in the animals and even in the humans. Plants will grow leaves in many places on the plant body, for example, but we do not grow fingers in our face. Say, fingers will grow, but it is also to the limited extent. It won't grow anywhere in the body. Only hands or the finger. In your face, fingers won't grow, right? The design of body is carefully maintained even during the growth of the children. Right. Let us examine some example to understand how hormones help in coordinated growth. We have all seen salt packets which say iodized or enriched with the iodine. What is the important for us to have iodized salt in our diet? We have seen the advertisements in the television that iodized salt is there. Why is the need of iodine in our diet? What is the need of the iodine? Iodine is necessary for the thyroid gland to make the thyroxine hormone. See, first of all, we will learn about the names of the glands that they have given in the figures. Just go through them. One side there is male and on the other side there is female. First of all, we'll go through the male. First is pineal gland, then pituitary, hypothalamus, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, pancreas, adrenaline, and testes. The difference of gland in male and female is only male have testes and female have ovaries. Testes will release the testosterone, that is male sex hormone, and females will have ovaries which will release the progesterone and estrogen. Estrogen and progesterone are the female sex hormones. Clear? All other glands are similar, that is pineal and pituitary. Two glands from P. Then there is hypothalamus, then thyroid, parathyroid, thymus. Then pancreas and adrenaline. Pancreas and adrenaline. After that, either testes or ovaries. Clear? Very easy. Let us iodine. What is the important for us to know to have iodized salt in our diet? Iodine is necessary for the thyroid gland to make the thyroxine hormone. Thyroid gland release the thyroxine hormone. Thyroxine regulates carbohydrate, protein, and fat metabolism in the body so as to provide the best balance for the growth. What is the role of thyroxine? Regulates carbohydrate, protein, and fat metabolism. Metabolism means the digestion of all this particular content of the diet, that is carbohydrate, protein, and fat. So provide the best balance growth. Means if thyroid is properly in the body, then the growth is balanced growth. Then iodine is essential for the synthesis of thyroxine. In case iodine is deficient in our diet, there is possibility that we might suffer from goiter. Goiter is a disease which occurs in neck, in that the neck would be swollen of that particular person whose um, thyroid gland is not properly working, and in his thyroid gland, because of the deficiency of iodine, goiter occurs. One one of the symptom of disease is the swollen neck. Can you correlate this with the position of the thyroid gland? Yes, of course. Thyroid gland is located here in the neck. There you will feel the swollen neck if there is deficiency of iodine in your diet. Sometimes we come across people who are either very short or very tall. Sometimes we have seen very small people that know who are working in circles, right? Dwarf people, they are known as dwarf. And this disease, that particular situation is known as dwarfism. And if someone is very long or giant, they are known as giant people, and the disease is known as giantism. Have you ever wondered how this happens? Growth hormone, which is released, is one of the hormones secreted by the pituitary. As its name indicated, it regulates the growth of the particular growth and development of the body. If there is deficiency of this hormone in childhood, the person will become dwarf, that is small in size. The growth is stunted. You must have noticed many dramatic changes in your appearance as well as that of your friends during puberty. There are various changes which takes place in the particular boy or girl's body, right? That sometimes it is very students in their puberty age, they feel very shy because of their appearance. At the age of 10 to 12, they have very different changes occurring in their body. You must have noticed dramatic changes, and these changes associated with puberty are because of the secretion of the testosterone in male and the estrogen in the female. Male sex hormones, when they are released during the puberty, the boys will have mustache, they have hairs in their armpit, on their chest, and their voice become harsh. Muscle development will occur in male. But if we talk about female, they will have very thin voice, their breast developments occur, they also have the hairs in their armpit, and all these different changes. Sometimes the females will, sometimes they are having pimple on their face, girls and boys both of them. Female will start menstruation cycle, and all these changes occurs due to secretion of the male and female sex hormones. Do you know anyone in your family or friends who has been advised by the doctor to take less sugar in their diet because they are suffering from diabetes? As the treatment, they might be taking injections of the insulin. This hormone, which is produced by the pancreas, helps in regulation of blood sugar level. Why diabetes occur? Diabetes occurs because of the less amount of insulin which is produced by the pancreas. Pancreas is an exocrine as well as endocrine gland. Endocrine gland because it secretes the insulin and glucagon hormones which are responsible for the maintenance of the sugar in the body. But if we talk about glucagon, it is also a hormone, right? But why it is known as exocrine gland? It is a exocrine gland because it secretes the pancreatic juices as well during the digestion in the body. The insulin is responsible for the maintenance of the sugar in the body. If it is not secreted in proper amount, the sugar level in the blood rise, causing the very harmful effects. When the insulin is not secreted in proper amount, at that time, either because of this, there would be problem in the digestion of the sugar. If patient is taking sugar from outside, insulin won't be there for their proper maintenance or for the digestion or metabolism of that sugar, so the sugar level will rise in the body and person will be suffering from the diabetes. If it is so important that hormone should be secreted in the precise quantity, we need a mechanism through which it is done. The timing and amount of hormone release are regulated by the feedback mechanism. For example, if the sugar level in blood rise, they are detected by the cells of the pancreas, which respond by producing more insulin. As the blood sugar level falls, insulin secretion will reduce. If you take high amount of sugar, insulin will be released from the pancreas would be high. If you take less amount of sugar, the insulin will be released would be less. So it is vice versa. Now you have to go through this table. Just go through this table. I have already explained you in this theory portion. Okay, thank you.